Hello manga and anime lovers, I'm Branch, and today I'm going to be talking about Your Miss Servant, Episode 5. Now, this episode really picked things up from the last two, which again, I thought were good, but weren't as great as the first two episodes, and though this one doesn't quite reach the heights that those first two episodes did writing-wise, it is a lot better in that it revisits the themes of Yuki transferring from being an assassin to being a quote-unquote normal person, or in this case to being, like, psychologically a normal person. Now, I won't really talk about the battle in detail because I don't really have much to say about it. I will talk about the villain in that she was better than I expected her to be, like a lot better. I've seen a lot worse with this kind of setup, but she also wasn't anything super special. I did appreciate how it was all wrapped up with Yuki not killing her because she is done being an assassin, and to kill her would just continue her work as an assassin. And the villain, she was so relieved to not be dead at that moment. It was kind of funny. I really liked that part. Also, I was slightly disappointed by the animation this episode, not because it was bad, but because the show has done such fantastically, outrageously good animation, and yet they didn't really use a lot of it in this fight. There were a couple scenes that were really nice, but they were almost never actual fighting. It was more like winding up or running that had really good animation. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. I don't really expect it from this kind of show anyways. When we do get it, it's a real treat. But this entire episode was just testing Yuki's, not resolve, I don't want to say that because it's kind of cliche, but testing her ideals, testing her goals for what she wants to be, because this entire series up to this point has been about Yuki trying to become normal. And now that I thought about it, it really does make the last two mediocre episodes of just ordinary life. It raises them up a whole bunch because it is her just being normal. And in that, I guess the show kind of has me in a checkmate, because it has justified those episodes being as laid back and unexciting as they were. But in this episode, it really solidifies and redefines Yuki's idea of normal, because she was chasing the idea of a normal girl, but now she is content where she is, and she realizes that this life that she has right now is her normal, and that's what she wants to keep. Which, of course, is why she doesn't kill the assassin at the end of the episode. And it's really nice how they reveal that she really could have killed her when they saw her in the nurse's office. But because she's clinging to her new life, she didn't do it. And I just thought you can see that really good writing popping back up here and there, and I really hope we can see it more going forward. A lot of the other stuff was just normal cliche, romance damsel or dating in distress rescue tropes. But I do appreciate how they sidestepped the self-pitying I'm too much of a burden for you so I'll leave trope, which I always hate in stories unless it's done extremely seriously. And as soon as it's brought up, Yuki dismisses it because she knows that Hitoyoshi wouldn't want to live without her in his life now. And she can't even bring herself to say that she'll go away at the end of the episode when she gives Hitoyoshi that choice. Which of course he doesn't take, and he has to be trained in martial arts defense techniques, which will be a bit interesting to see. Not much to say on Hitoyoshi either, except that he is kind of odd. The assassin lady mentioned it, and I am seeing it now that he has a bit of a screw loose, perhaps. He's a little crazy, although to what extent we'll have to wait to see for his backstory, but I am interested. Overall, a really solid episode, a better than expected conclusion to this first mini-story arc, and I'm really interested to see what they have going forward. They have this whole assassin organization now, so we'll probably go through the 7 warlords of assassination, or the 9 warlords of assassins as we go forward. That being said, that's all I have to say on this episode. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.